What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. It's Ars. Let's get productive. So, today we're going to be talking about Zodiac. It's a new VST with sounds inspired by the new age artists of the 80s and the 90s. Artists like Enigma, Deep Forest. It also combines sounds like lush pads, flutes, and other orchestral instruments along with nature sounds to give you a very unique sound and feel. So without wasting any more time, let's see what this thing is all about. Beatskillz, Zodiac, let's do it. So as always, I have Logic queued up and this is Zodiac. Now, Zodiac has 200 factory presets and 2 sound engines that are going to help you layer your sounds and design your own presets. It has a 32-step arpeggiator and an effects section with 9 swappable effects. So let's zoom in and take a closer look at the UI and go through some of the features. So one of the things you're going to notice as soon as you look at the UI is just how cool everything looks. It's a very clean, very minimal, but expansive in its features and its capabilities. Easy on the eyes. It looks really cool. I love that gray matte look. It just has a very unique style and flair to it, and I love that. Like I said, it has 2 sound engines. So you have your A section over here and your B section right above the Zodiac logo. Each one of these engines has its own panning knob right here, so you could adjust the panning, and each one of this section has its own envelope. So you have your ADSR envelope on this side, you have your ADSR envelope on this side, you have a pitch envelope. Really cool stuff. Right down here, you have your preset section. So you can click on your preset section and you can go through all of the different categories of presets. And the categories of presets are very extensive. One of the things about this VST that's super dope is as much as it has a retro and a kind of 90s and 80s feel, it also has some really unique sounds that'll work well in your production of today. You can get a lot of the old mixed with a lot of the new and get something really special out of it, especially when you start layering sounds and kind of putting your own presets together. But like you can see, the category section in this thing is very extensive. You have everything from world sounds all the way down to synths, keys, orchestra, you have voices, you have key splits, you have pads, just sequences. You have all kinds of really cool things. And like I said, you can make your own presets, so you can save your own user presets. So that is really, really cool. If you go back to the main screen here, you'll see you have your forward and backwards arrows. So if you want, you can just go through the different presets with this thing, and you can save your presets with this tab right here. Now, down here in the bottom, you're going to see your pitch bend knob. You're going to see your arpeggiator knob. You turn that on and off to activate the art mode. You have your effects knob. You can turn that on and off for the effects. And you have your output fader right here, so you can adjust the output signal and the volume that's coming out of this thing. Also up top here, you have 2 volume faders, one for each of the individual engines. So you can really layer your sounds and come up with your own presets. Like I said, really, really cool stuff. And you can go through the sounds in the individual engines right up top here. So you just go right here to factory and you go through the different instrument lists right here. You have everything from basses to world to synths to orchestra to keys. And every one of those different things comes with its own set of sounds. And that's really cool. You even have drum kits. Now, that's one of the things that is really special about this. You can create some amazing melodies. You can create some amazing sounds and some amazing presets, but you can actually build an entire beat up from start to finish just using this VST alone. You don't have to use any other VSTs if you want. This thing comes with its own set of drums, and the drums range from kits that sound like drums that you would hear in 80s rock, all the way through 90s grunge, all the way up to the newer stuff, the 808s and the 808 snares and hand claps and hi-hats. You have all the different kind of drums inside of this thing that you need to create something really special. Now, if you click on this dot right here above the A, that's gonna turn your sound engine off. So if you wanna hear what's happening with the individual sound engines, you can just turn the other sound engine off and just play whatever sound is coming from the other sound engine. So for example, I just turned off engine B and now it's only playing engine A. And I can get a... If I don't like that sound, I can just go find me a sound. So we can go to guitars. And let's just say I like that guitar and I wanted to pan it a little bit to the left. I could do that. Then I can turn this engine off and go over to engine B, and I can select the sound from that engine. Kind of like how that sounds already. So then I can combine the two sounds, turn engine A back on. And it's that simple. And another really cool thing is the graphics that's happening in the center here. You get the waves right over here by the pyramid every single time you hit a sound. So just something really cool to look at and really interesting, just to keep you motivated and keep you creative. Really dope stuff. Right down here, if you look at the bottom, you have 4 categories. So you have your main category, you have your edit category, and this is where you're gonna be able to edit your sound via different filters. You have your pitch bend, you have your envelopes, like I said before, you have your ADSR, all of that really cool stuff. You have a vibrato, you have just a lot of different features here that's gonna help you bend and mold the sound that you're creating to be something special and something unique. Again, one of the key and most important things about this VST is its ability to give you a unique sound, something that you're not going to hear in every other VST that you have, and I love that about this thing. Now you can go right over here, and that's going to take you to your arpeggiator. And like I said in the intro, it comes with a 32-step arpeggiator. You activate it just by clicking this little circle right there. And just like that, your arpeggiator is activated. And then if you click this tab right next to the arpeggiator, you have your effects section. And like I said, you have 9 swappable effects. So your 9 swappable effects are EQ, compression, widen, reverb, phaser, chorus, delay, and drive. So you can really mix and mingle your sound. And because you can change the positioning of the effects in the chain, you can get the exact feel that you're going for versus just having to just work with whatever this VST gives you. You can adjust it in the chain and put effects where you want it to sit. Certain effects you may want to sit on top of other effects, and certain effects you may want to sit tucked underneath other effects. You can do that with this VST right here. So really, really cool stuff. And it's really simple and really straightforward, like I said. But where this thing truly shines is in its sounds. I love the sounds in this thing. So what we're gonna do right now is go through some of the presets just to give you guys an idea of the different sounds that you can get from using this VST. So let's check these sounds out really quick. So we'll go to the presets. I'll start off with World. Go to the next one. Crazy. Fire, fire, bro. Dope. A lot of these flutes are so unique and so dope sounding, and it just has its own character. And because you can layer the sounds, you can change these presets up however you like. That's some of the flutes in World. Let's check out some of the pads here. I'm gonna play the pads as chords so we can hear what they sound like as chords. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sounding pads. Unique sounding pads. All right, and we're gonna go over to some keys so you can hear what that sounds like. Here's a piano. Grand piano sounding very nice. You even got a harpsichord right here. You have sequences. And sequences is going to take you through a lot of different sounds that are putting the arpeggiator to use. So if you're struggling with a little bit of beat block, you can probably get out of that by using some of the sounds and sequences that'll get you where you need to be. Fire. Super fire. And matter of fact, I like this sound, so I actually want to hear what this sound sounds like without the arpeggiator on. Crazy. Like, the sounds in this thing are so outer worldly and just cool sounding. So we could go up to voices. You have some voice presets here. Really interesting, really cool stuff. Very different. I love how interesting, how different these sounds are. You got a horse sound here. So that's really cool. You have your orchestra sounds here. You have all kinds of really great orchestrated sounds, from strings to brass. Flush dirt horns. Really cool. And like I said, you have drums. So you have 6 different drum kits that you can go through, and they give you a wide array of different types of drums, everything from 80s to 90s, even the drums that could be used in more modern sounding hip hop trap beats. So between all of the sounds that come in this thing and the fact that it comes with its own drums, I was able to create a beat entirely from scratch. So what we're gonna do right now, we're not gonna waste any more time. We're gonna get right into the pickup. I'm gonna show you guys this beat I made using Zodiac. Now, like I said, I was able to make a beat using only Zodiac. So every single sound, every element of this beat you hear, whether it be the bass line, the drums, the melody, everything is coming right out of Zodiac. And I think that's incredible. So let's check this thing out. This is the beat I made using Zodiac. And that was the beat I made using Zodiac. Like I said, I'm loving this VST. I love all of the different things you can do via the layers to create your own sound and your own presets and really get something creative and something different than what you might be hearing in other VSTs that you already have in your arsenal. I love what this thing allows you to create. I love that it comes with drums. It's just a really great sound, something a little bit different than what you may be used to hearing. And I'm just having a lot of fun with it. So let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you could see yourself adding to your arsenal? As always, leave a comment down below and let me know of any new VSTs or plugins that you'd like to see me bring to this channel. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you can stay notified anytime I drop a new video. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.